The Young Turks defend Cuties. Why am I not surprised that the reactionary, far-left Young Turks are defending a movie that promotes exploitation of children? In fact, it's absolutely amazing how many left-wing media outlets are defending a movie that has horrific scenes involving children. I was one of the first people to call this out. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on the internet, we're going to talk about the Young Turks and how Netflix is bleeding subscribers over the Cuties film. And we're also going to discuss some of the really disturbing scenes from that movie. But before we do, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell button so that you can get notifications for updates on future content. I just want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, who is currently working on an expansion pack for Virtue Signal, the card game. If you're a fan of the game, this is a great campaign, as it adds a totally new aspect to the game. So the Virtue Signal card game parodies social justice warriors and left-wing activism, and this game includes right-wingers. So they're gonna have some funny new characters like satire of right-wing figures, incels, Chad, and much more. If you wanna back this campaign, click on the link down below. And one more thing, yours truly, Mr. Obvious, is going to be in this game. So yeah, support it. Now let's look at what the Young Turks has to say.
Conservatives are intentionally pushing a false narrative about a new Netflix film that actually denounces the hypersexualization of young girls. And the reason why they're intentionally spreading disinformation about the film is because it's not a secret. They're trying to rile up QAnon conspiracy theorists who are honestly an ever-growing presence within the Republican electorate.
Look at me, I'm the conspiracy theorist now. So as you can already tell, our female host of the Young Turks is absolutely insane. She claims that conservatives are mischaracterizing the Cuties film, saying that it's actually about denouncing the exploitation of children by exploiting children. And a scene that's making me very uncomfortable, this, what is she, like 11-and-a-half-year-old girl? I'll just say 12. This 12-year-old girl is undressing, attempting to seduce an adult. How is Netflix not in prison right now? Seriously. Literally, even the adult male in the film is like, what the F is wrong with you? You know, when the characters in your film are calling out your degeneracy, then maybe they have a point. And I'm sure that many of you are thinking, wow, this is way worse than I thought it would be. You know, all of these left-wing critics, all these leftists saying, yeah, the movie's not that bad, you should just watch it. I'm watching some of it, and I gotta be honest, I thought it wouldn't get worse. It does. So after this, she steals the phone back, and then she goes to the bathroom. After she goes to the bathroom, I shit you not, she takes this man's phone, takes a picture of her private parts, and then posts it to the internet. Most likely to blackmail the man for posting illicit material that's illegal of a minor. Who the who? I'm trying not to curse, folks. We're trying to remain family friendly. Who the? Oh, it's so hard. Okay, it's so hard, folks. I'm sorry. I can't curse. Who made this film? Who approved this film? Who approved this scene? She literally takes off her pants and her undergarments. She got naked in real life for this scene. The cameraman didn't have any censors. I'm literally without words.
Breitbart also criticized the film's content. Now, again, let me reiterate, the whole point of the film is to draw attention to and to condemn the hypersexualization of young girls. And that context certainly matters. But of course, conservatives leave that context out and make it appear as though this is nothing more than a film that's just attempting to sexualize children and lure in pedophiles. That is not the case.
This is honestly a perfect example of how the modern left, and that includes the mainstream media, that includes groups like the Young Turks, they're completely and utterly reactionary. if a conservative says something or they come out against something, then these guys, these literal brainlets with a sub-zero IQ, they'll say things like, well, the conservatives must be wrong because all conservatives are evil. Believe it or not, Cuties is a film that is disliked and hated by everyone. Whether you're a right-winger, whether you're a left-winger, Cuties seems to be something that we can all agree on. Now, look at this Young Turks video. It actually has more dislikes than likes. 4,000 dislikes, 3,900 likes. This has got 100,000 views. And they're pretty much getting roasted in the comment section. Jamie D. Bautista says, this is not the hill to die on. Robot596 says, Democrats and Republicans and everyone who isn't a creep are against this movie. Isn't that absolutely amazing? Pokimane Fan Club, she has a fan club? Says, y'all really make us progressives look bad. You do that yourselves. CRGTX325 says, oh my, this could be the worst take the TYT has ever had. You don't say. No, I'm sure they've had plenty of worse takes, but maybe you're right. This really takes the cake. You know, one of the funniest things I find about this movie is that almost all of the scenes that have been uploaded to YouTube are absolutely disturbing. Now, there's a scene, for example, where they dance in a very oh my god. In a very provocative manner. And there's literally a scene where this white guy, who presumably is a pervert, is saying, yeah, this is great. Well, a mother of a child covers her eyes. I'll just show you that part. I'm not going to show you the dancing because, well, it's about as demonic as the still frame. I want you to understand how disturbing the implication of this scene is. You have an adult here who's absolutely horrified by what she's seeing. A young girl who's interested, and she even goes to cover her eyes. And then you got this white dude on the left who's like, yeah, I like that. Yeah, move those bodies. Oh, yeah, ooh. Call the police. Yeah, you're really trying to tell me that this movie isn't just like pedo bait? Yeah, okay, you're gonna have to try harder than that to convince me, okay? Now, the truth is, I've only shown you a very, very small fraction of the scenes from this movie. You can look on YouTube, actually. There's a lot of uploads talking about the disturbing scenes from this film. And almost all of them are ratioed to heck. It's very bad. It's very bad. Now, one of the interesting things is that the left-wing media is doing absolutely everything it can to die on this hill. Here on Wired, how Cuties got caught in a Gamergate style internet clash. The French film is caught in the crosshairs of right-wing online movements. This isn't an anomaly. It's a new battle in a larger culture war. So I believe that one of the main things that you're seeing with Cuties is that a lot of the degenerates, on the left, they're finally coming home to roost. They're coming out of the woodwork. Like, I love how Netflix is trying to pull the whole, Thanos thing. I use the stones to destroy the stones. And they're trying to claim that, they're fighting against sexual exploitation by sexually exploiting minors. That's not how life works. It's not how any of this should work. But there is some good news. You may be happy to know that Netflix is bleeding subscribers over Cuties. Exodus may worsen report. Now, this report is basically brand new, and it talks about how people are leaving the platform. And the Netflix stock price is down, down, down. It really should be. In fact, probably more people should leave. It's because, this is it's disturbing. You even have major political figures like Ted Cruz calling for the investigation of Netflix over the distribution of illicit materials, illegal videos. Let's just say that.
Most of the people who have these criticisms haven't actually watched the film.
And I love how, all of these leftist media outlets are saying that, well, you just don't like the movie because you didn't see the film. The film looks terrible, first of all. Second of all, because literally every scene that I see makes it even worse. Mary Margaret Olahan says, for those insisting that Cuties critics would change their minds if they watched a movie, I did watch the movie. Here's a couple of scenes involving sexual acts, /dancing, /material performed by child actresses that I made note of. It's from the Daily Caller. It's called, We Watched Cuties, So You Don't Have to. let's go down the list. 1. Little girls watch pornographic material. They discuss oral intercourse. 2. Little girls ask boys if he wants to touch her chest via video chat. 3. Little girl blows up a condom like a balloon. 4. Little girl dances provocatively for a stranger as he eyes her and the camera zooms in on her 11-year-old behind. 5. Little girl watches videos of strippers to learn how to dance. 6. We discussed this. This is where she takes a picture of her private area in order to blackmail a man who literally did nothing wrong. 7. Little girl writhes and dances on the floor wearing only soaking wet clothes. 6. Little girl attempts to seduce a relative. 9. Crotch shots, butt shots, etc., etc. There's a lot of dirty scenes in this movie, and it's clear. This movie goes too far. That's how it is. And I just wanted to make this video to call out the Young Turks. These people are degenerate sickos and perverts. And honestly, your children are not safe with the Young Turks. Keep children away from the Young Turks. By God, I do not want to hear a story about Cenk Uygur at all, or any of these people, okay?
Total lunatics. So in this case, the film is against sexualizing young kids.
The film is against sexualizing young kids, but they don't
I hope this goes to show you that the Young Turks has zero credibility and defends the exploitation of children. But that, my friends, is merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Let me know down below in the comment section. As always, if you want to support the channel, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar. You can also visit my donation page and send me crypto. Links and addresses are down below. Another option you have for supporting the channel is to visit my merch store or one of my sponsors. I'm sure you'll be able to find something you love. Currently, I'm sponsoring the expansion pack for the Virtue Signal card game. I have an affiliate link for high-quality, durable headphones, and, of course, my Deus Vult shirt. Anyhow, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.